Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and we are ready for some late night stamping. We are a little late tonight. I typically am here at 7 o'clock every Thursday, but this is my weekend retreat, and this is the first day, and it has been a little crazy, a little busy, and I'm really happy to be here with you. So, instead of at 7 o'clock, I'm here at 9, and just going to go over last week's Facebook Live with you, and then we're going to head into some polar bear stamps. So this is where I'm going tonight. Hey, Margaret, I'm glad you're here with me. So I am doing a series of Christmas card classes throughout the month of October. I don't even have my host code. Yeah. Okay. So when you place an order with my host code during the particular days of my special, then you get the card kits for free. Hey, Thelma, I'm glad you're here. So these are the 3 that I did last week, and these are all featuring the Merriest Trees bundle. And so these card kits are going out this coming week. And I am so happy to report that there were numerous people who wanted these kits. So when I send these kits to you, you get all of these die cuts, you get all the designer paper, you get the ribbon, you get everything. So that's the way I like to do my packets. This is kind of fun. This is that Granny Apple Green foil paper that I emboss for you. So that's the way I do my packets, free packets with an order, and it's with a $35 order. So thank you for those of you who are commenting and those of you who are sharing, because that helps me tremendously. So this is what I'm going to use tonight. And I can already tell you I'm going to have to improvise on one of my cards because I didn't cut some of the paper. I didn't bring it with me. And like I said, I am at retreat right now and heading up a retreat. And we are here Thursday through Saturday. Thursday's an add-on. Thursday through Sunday. Thursday's an add-on day. Most people are here Friday through Sunday. So we have about 40 people here in a big, huge ballroom, and it's a lot of fun here in San Antonio. Okay, so let's see. I've got a couple of card kits here, and this is going to be the problem child because I forgot to bring the designer paper. So let's see where we're going to go. Let's start here. And hey, Marcia, I'm glad you're here with me. And appreciate, Margaret, I know you're sharing my video, and that helps me so much. So huge thanks. So I have a thick basic white card base right here. And I'm going to put a layer of real red right there. And that's just 5 1/4 by 4. Hi, Kim. I'm glad you're here with me tonight. It is late night stamping, so if you're not aware, I'm usually on at 7, but I'm in the middle of retreat, so this is when I could get here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little kind of a split panel here, and this is some of the beautiful Beary Wishes Designer Series paper, and this is a 5" by 3.5" piece, and then I've cut it. So instead of doing it like this, I'm just cut it. And that is going to allow me to have all of those fun little frames in between. Let me grab my adhesive. Okay, here we go. So this is what I have handy. Oh, let's see. Maybe we'll go with liquid. So when you get your packet, it has all of this cut for you. So just so you know. Now what I'm going to do is let's put this in the middle. And let's use our grid paper to give us a little guidance here. I need inches, I'm not very good with metric. So there is my grid paper, and that's going to help me to get my center. If I get the center piece on, everything else will fall into place. So let's put a little bit of, and this is a super cute pattern as well, but I wanted to go with these little bears, and I like this particular pattern. Well, I think I'm going to use this liquid glue. Maybe I'm not. I like this particular pattern because it has the mama bear and the baby bear, or it could be a papa bear and a baby bear. They're super cute. Now you see, I've got a little glob there, and I don't, you know, sometimes when that liquid glue has dried, it's a little bit, it's like raised, and I don't want that. So it'll leave like a bump. Okay, so with my grid paper, that's going to help me get that right in the middle. Boom, done. Now I'm going to put these on either side. And I like to use, sometimes, you know, that little top gets a little bit clogged on your liquid glue, and I like to use the bottom of it. It reminds me of those mucilage glue thingies that we had when I was growing up. Okay, so there. And I'm using a different tripod than I usually use, so I'm a little bit, it's definitely kind of swings a little bit. I'm probably like right in the microphone, probably coming through a little bit too loud, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't get that in the center. Phooey. Well, let's just lift that a little bit. And that's when you're really happy that you used your liquid glue. Although having said that, you know, your seal will also move a little bit. You have a little bit of wiggle time with it before it's totally set, and I appreciate that. You know, it may be that I got this in the middle, but I think this layer here, it's because of kind of the way my tripod is. I think this got a little bit crooked. Lord have mercy. I'm going to butcher this. Okay, let's just leave well enough alone. I think that this was actually in the center, but I think I didn't cut them as well as I thought or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's move it like that, and then it's going to be good enough for government work. Okay. I love when you have really busy designer series paper, and this is busy. It's a pattern, but it's like a scene, but it is a bit busy, and I do like to break it up like that. I think it really, really adds to the interest of your card and keeps it from being like you can't even put anything else on the card because it's just the scene. Now, we are going to put a little label on here. Isn't that cute? Such a cute little scene. Hey, Jolene, thank you for being with me tonight. What I've done is I've cut out a little label. Now, this is from Earthen Textures, but I thought that was kind of a nice size to go here because I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas right across. I didn't want anything too big, but I did want a die. I didn't want just a straight flag. Now, like I said, I'm at retreat, so things are a little bit, I've got some things with me and some things not. I don't have my embossing buddy with me, and I really prefer to use an embossing buddy because I'm going to stamp this and then heat emboss it with white. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to rub on the cardstock a little bit. The whole point of the embossing buddy is to take the static out of the cardstock because I'm going to be putting embossing powder on here, and it's full of static. So by removing the static from my cardstock, it's going to help this to not have, theoretically, embossing powder going everywhere. Oh, Jennifer, I am so glad you like my layout. It's so good to see you on here. Jennifer is actually visiting family this week, and she normally is my co-host for my Zoom team meetings, and I was missing her. Not just because she helps with the co-hosting, but because I just missed her. So this I'm just putting into, I like to dip mine into my embossing powder and then just shake it off. Now you see how that actually, even without an embossing buddy, that came out pretty good. Not bad at all. Now, I am going to have to go over here off camera for just a minute because I don't have a cord that will stretch to my table. Okay, so let's see what we can do with our little Merry Christmas. I do have, this is a small tag, so what I'm going to do, so I don't burn my fingers, is I'm going to hold it with my little tweezers here. Okay. Now, the nice thing about this is I can place it where it's going to be best. I could even put it in the middle, but I think I'm going to put it on the side. One of the things I like about this label is I like this little end. Hey, Melinda, I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. So I like that little edge because I'm going to put it flush with the red there, and that way I've got kind of the bears really showing where I want them to. Now, I think I have some dimensionals here somewhere. Let's see if I can locate them. Ah, yes, here we go. So I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. Now, when I do these card classes are free with purchase. So with a $35 order, you get my kit. You also get the PDF tutorial. And if you bump your order up to $50, I'm giving you an embellishment. Well, every time I announce what embellishment I'm going to use, it becomes unavailable. There's just a lot that are unavailable right now. However, I found the dregs of something that I think is actually going to work great for holiday cards. And so this is what I'm going to give you, and this is like all that I have left. So these are the pastel. These are in the annual catalog, and you get gold, you get pink, and you get blue. So I just thought that would work really, really well. Let me see if I can find my pick tool. Let's see. Haha, looky here. I got my fancy one that my friend Pat made for me. So I'm actually going to use, you see that little pink gift up there? I think that's going to be just enough pink, where I'm going to use some pink. Oh, isn't that cute? I'm going to use these little pink sequins to just, whoopsie, am I losing them? To just add a little bit of sparkle. Let's see, where am I going to put this? Down here, and then down here, another one, and that, no, I'm going to go right there. No, I'm going to go, well, let's see. There we go. That's going to work right there. So just a couple of sequins and just really cute paper. So when you have nicely patterned paper, heavily patterned paper, this is a great layout. Super flat, really, easy to mail for a single stamp. Now, what I'm going to do, I don't have my stamp mounted. However, there's a really cute greeting. And because we've got these bears, I need my words to make sense with the whole card. But I'm going to use this Christmas is Better Together because I think it will be super cute on the inside. Now, I'm just going to use Night of Navy because I have it out and I think it's going to work. I might have been tempted to use real red, but I think this navy is going to work just as well. So let me take my little bear off of here because I'm going to use him next. And that's what we're going to do a little bit of improvising because I didn't bring the paper that I needed for my card. Okay, so let's ink up Christmas is Better Together. This is Night of Navy. And boom. Oh, you know what we should do? We should add a little something, something here. Oh yeah, I think that's super cute. Now, one more thing I can do is I can take this little, now there's 2 snowflakes in this stamp set. I'm using this little one. And I'm going to go here and here. Now, boom. I mean, quick, easy, just a fun card to make for Christmas. So, and I think this would bring just a smile to anybody. I think that if you were 84 or if you were 8, you would enjoy getting this card. Okay, so that's card number 1. Now, card number 2, we're going to use Very Vanilla because the paper, this designer series paper, which I don't have with me, has white and vanilla. And that is, let's see, and somewhere I have a bone folder. Oh, behind me, of course. So this is a Very Vanilla Thick. Now we have regular Very Vanilla. Oh, Jackie, I'm glad you like the layout. We have regular and we have thick. So thick is the same thickness as our card, our regular like colored cardstock. So whenever I'm using this as a card base, I do prefer to have the thick. Now, I do like pink in Christmas cards, and we are going to go Flirty Flamingo because, again, I'm going to take some heavily patterned paper from the same series of paper, and that is a very heavy pattern. It's very busy, and then I'm going to add more busy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that up with a little bit of this shimmery blue textured paper. And that is going to help break this up. I could do it like this, but then it almost looks like this is super busy and this is super plain. And I really like this, I like this sweater pattern. Now the other side is really cute too, but I wanted to go with the pinks. And yeah, that's a seam pattern. So let's go ahead and put these down. And this is just I think this is a 4x4 piece. And you do want to make sure that your bows are right side up because on these gifts, they look a little like random and haphazard, but all of the bows are going in one direction. You don't want them going upside down. So now I'm going to put this other little piece here, and I purposely made it to where I could have a little bit more of the sweater pattern showing and overlapping here a little bit. Now this I'm going to use on my next card as well. This is that textured shimmer paper in the annual catalog, and it comes in 3 colors: basic white, balmy blue, and shaded spruce, all of which work really, really well for Christmas cards. So I'm going to add just a little bit of this, and it gives just a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shine. Oh, you know what? I was going to see, I got here kind of late to do everything I wanted to do here. So let's see if I can improvise and make it work. Let's see. So that is going to go there. And let me just show you so that you can kind of see that vanilla card, that vanilla background, you see how that's really kind of helping everything come together. Now, I have already stamped my greeting, but I wanted to put a piece of navy behind it, and my dies were up here. So let's see if I can make that happen really quick. Let me go to the die cutting machine real quick. I will be right back. This is not my typical Facebook Live. Okay, I'm back. This is a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Sorry, I know this keeps going on me. In very vanilla, because again, I wanted to kind of calm this down. Well, that's really bigger than I meant for it to be. Let me go back to the drawing board. Okay, this is real life stamping, people. Here we go. Haha, that's what I wanted right there. I just wanted that little bit of, this is the Stylish Shapes, and it just works perfectly. Now, you know what I'm wanting? I'm wanting a little bit of ribbon, and I don't have any with me. Let's see if I can come up with something. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh, that's shifting a little bit. Okay, now this is going to go right like so. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. It's good. Really simple, really sweet. Actually, you know what might happen is my little sequins might be just enough to do. Let's see. Have I lost you? Are you still with me? Okay, did I put that down? Yeah, I put that down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Super simple. 1, 2, 3. And there, you know, you could go this way, except I already put the gifts going this way, so we're going to keep it there. Now, oh, I know what I have. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. This is what happens when I have to go home and pack for my Facebook Live and I don't have half of what I need. Let me see if it's in this other shoebox. No, I do know what one of them looks like, and then I do know that I could hear the dye and the paper. Did I already give you the packet? Okay, so you're just missing the pictures. Well, this might look kind of different. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, well, this is real life stamping, people. Well, you know what? We're just going to go with this the way it is. I'm just thinking ahead to my next card. Oh, you know what? These gold sequins, I think, will really perk this up and give us a little bit of specialness. I'll probably come back in here and add a bow, but I like it. Christmas is better together. And there's our first one. Now, I'm going to show you how I'm doing the next one, but I'm going to show you the actual card. I'm not going to demonstrate this one because I don't have half the stuff for it, and I think it's going to end up being a problem. But I'm going to show you a little bit of it so that I can demonstrate some of it for you. So this is my third card right here. And I don't have the designer paper and I don't have the ribbon. So what I want to show you is these were in the clearance rack a while back and I absolutely love them. You could easily do these in this is the Misty Moonlight with the bear on top, but I chose to just have this one and flip it over. So let me show you what I mean. Let's pull this off. You know, one of the things you have to be a little mindful of is to be careful when you're pulling your photopolymer stamps off of a block. You don't want to just rip it off because, you know, you can actually tear the material, which we don't want to do. And let's see, did I even put the white? Haha. I do have some white here. So let's just take this little bear, and what I want to do is we're going to stamp him in smoky slate, and we're going to punch him out. So he's super, super cute. Smoky slate, and that, see, I still wanted a white polar bear, but that gives him just a little bit of definition. Now, let's see. Now, one thing you can do, you know, I'm a big fan of blender pens, and you can just kind of blend out a little bit of his, and it just kind of makes it a little bit darker to blend out some of the tips there. And now we are going to take this very cute punch. And you know what I love about this particular layout and this particular, I guess, the card, what we're doing with the paper and everything, this would actually be really cute for a winter birthday card. Or even just like you want to send somebody a note. What I love about this bear is it doesn't have to be Christmas. It does lend itself to masculine cards because he's a bear. But I think, honestly, I think you could even make baby cards with him. He's so cute. Okay. So let me just show you what I mean here. So we could do this, and it would be super cute. So what I did was I flipped the doily over. So when you get your card packet from me in the mail, you'll get the designer paper, you'll get this white, the silver-edged ribbon, the sheer silver-edged ribbon. and the little polar bear. I will punch him out for you. And because that way, if you don't have the punch, you'll have that and you'll get to experience it. Hey, Marlene, you're late. Well, I'm late too. This is late night stamping for me. But you can see how this would even look really cute with the with this color. So again, these are retired doilies. They were in the clearance rack recently and I absolutely love them. And I think you can just do so much with them. So these are our 3 cards for tonight. I think the favorite is probably this split panel. Not really split panel. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know what else you would call it. So we've got 3 sweet Christmas cards. Although this one, I think you could definitely put Happy Birthday inside. You could put anything inside. I did Merry Christmas here and Christmas is Together here. And I did stamp the Christmas is Better Together on the inside because we've got these old bears together here. So this is my online card class for tonight. And I'm running a series of this. I wanted to, we're getting close to where we want to start really cranking out Christmas cards. We want to really be making our Christmas cards. And, oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you love the last card. I really thought he was pretty sweet. This is the time when we really want to start making our Christmas cards. And even if you've made quite a few, I think you can always use a few more because then you can end up, even handing them out to people that you encounter when you're out, going about running your errands or at work or whatever. And so I think more Christmas cards is better. I mean, let's spread some Christmas cheer. So again, this is an online Christmas card class. You get all 3 packets when you place an order with my host code, which I will post. You do have to place your order by next Monday. And that is, you get all 3 cards, all prepped and ready to go. Just the stamping is not included as per Stampin' Up! Policy. If you raise your online order to 50, I will add these sequins in. And these are the pastel sequins. In the annual catalog, you get pink, you get blue, and you get gold, which I think works really well for our Christmas cards. And there's one other thing I need to tell you. Let's see, there's the card packets here. The embellishment, if you go up to 50, oh, you get a PDF tutorial with all the step-by-step instructions, all the measurements so that you can recreate these. So I sure thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time watching me on YouTube, I would appreciate a thumbs up and also a subscribe. And if you are watching me on Facebook Live, I would love for you to like my page and give me a heart. All of those things really help me. If you want to share, that helps me too. And I do run a free gift drawing for each Facebook Live that I do, and you just have to comment to go into the drawing. So yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. You know what? I'll give you a quick little, as I'm signing off, let me show you this. I'll give you the sneak peek of the cards for our make and takes. Now we have 3D things for make and takes too, but I'll show you the cards real quick. So this is for our retreat. Everybody here is getting a pack of this gorgeous Christmas traditions of St. Nicholas paper and this tartan foil paper. And I love them both, and they work really well together. So what I'm doing with this retreat is they're getting 2 each of the same layout. One is Christmas and one is fall. And that way, yeah, I love a good layout. And that's what this is. So this one is fall, which I demonstrated this one on live before. And this is more Christmassy. And then last but not least, this is fall. And then this is Christmassy. So you can kind of see, in their goodie bag, they're getting the wavy trim, they're getting the speckled dots, and then they're getting these 2 sets of paper, which, like I said, I think they work beautifully together. And because we're in October, I thought, well, let's do half Christmas and half fall. And that's working really well. So I will show you, we're making some banners and some little treat pouches. So we do 10 projects with the retreat. And although this is a weekend retreat, I also do retreat in a box. So you can still get all of the Facebook, not Facebook Lives, the PDF tutorials and the video tutorials and all the goodie bags and all the treats and yeah, lots of goodies. Let me just show you I'll show you one more thing. This is what happens late night stamping. I start getting carried away. Let me see, really quick. So this is the little notebook that they're getting and this little pen. And these little pens are actually fall. Some of them have pumpkins on them. This one has a little I'm thankful for you. So that's their little pen and their little notebook. These are just little, I love a lined notebook personally. So great for putting in your handbag. And these are just cute little, oh, let me show you one more. I'll show you something else. So Becky, my friend Becky, makes beautiful cookies. So this is the cookie. Now we had a lot of different colors of these cookies. And then my friend Blanca made these for us. So these are actually Stampin' Up! Little, these are little muslin bags. And these are actually in our clearance rack right now, just so you can see the size of them. So we've got, everybody gets a new block, which is a nice thing to have in your goodie bag. We've had good, people have been happy about that. And Sweet Retreat, this is what we call my crafting retreats. And so my friend Blanca did all of the vinyl work on there. Another little fun gift. Marlene, I will private message you about Retreat in a Box. I have at least one spare. I always make one extra. I think I actually made 2 extra because I live in mortal fear that I have forgotten something. So I always have at least 1 or 2 extra on every class that I ever do. And so yeah, I'll be happy to send that to you. And I'll show you some more things probably on my blog as time unfolds. Thanks again for being here with me tonight. I really appreciate your support. And like I said, don't forget that if you want to get these card packets in the mail for free, you can do that with a $35 order. Thanks so much. Take care and God bless.